the appropriate music, Tyler. And we have gone to the birds today. An event this weekend is perfect for anyone who is considering getting one of these gorgeous parrots as a pet.
Yes, and I'm considering it now that they just did a little trick.
Oh, you gotta
we'll show you.
trick, yeah.
Joining us now with a few feathered friends is Madeline Franco, founder and executive director of the Southern Nevada Parrot Education, Rescue, and Rehoming Society. Thank you so much for being here and bringing your friends.
Absolutely. Now, for those who don't know, what does your organization do?
We are
we're a barrel of laughs.
We are a parrot rehoming organization, which is to say that most parrots, which have a lifespan similar to that of humans, many of them will outlive their owners. Wow. And when that happens, we are there to step in and find another home for them.
Now, you've got a great event that's coming up, Bird Care 101. It's this weekend for anybody who needs to get information about being a pet. A parent or a parrot.
Yeah, right.
Tell us about that.
That's P-A-R-R-O-N-T.
Right, a parent. So it's going to be Saturday from 10 to 2. And what types of things can people learn there?
They can learn basic care. They can learn the different personalities of parrots, what sort of parrot would be one that they might want to consider. Obviously, a parrot as animated as this one right here would not be one you'd want to have in a condo because you would both be living under an underpass, an overpass in rather short order.
So tell us about this particular parrot.
Yeah, give us the 411 on her.
This is Kiski, and he is a Moluccan parrot.
Wow.
He's an old world parrot. He's a cockatoo, but he's a Moluccan cockatoo. He's a male. I brought with us today his understudy because Kiski wasn't in the greatest.
You had a backup.
Yeah,
backup
he wasn't in the greatest mood this morning, and I wasn't sure that he was going to be up for this. But he certainly has cheered up since we got in front of an audience.
Yeah.
Okay? And for him, an audience, any more than 2 people, that's an audience.
Now, you've got to show us a dive bombing trick. We're going to step away because he not only is the barrel of laughs, but he can really soar.
Yeah, Kiski has been to many schools, and this always brings the house down. You have 50 kids in a room, and you just have Kiski do his trick. And I tell people Kiski wants to do a trick to you, so for you. So, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, beautiful.
How did you know that he could do this? You just teach them how intelligent are these birds?
They sort of have opinions and things that they like to do.
Now, this is the largest of the white cockatoos.
Right.
And you say they have a unique way of expressing their distress.
Usually by being vocal. If they are in any kind of distress, but that's also the way they express joy. So you have to sort of be sensitive to the notes.
Okay. Now, this is the eclectus.
This is an eclectus parrot. This is a female. This is a parrot that is dimorphic, which is to say that the male looks different from the female. The male is actually a bright green, and at first taxonomists thought that they were from the same. They were different. They were from the same region, but they thought that they were different species. And it turns out that the boys are green and the girls are red. But very few parrot species are dimorphic.
Okay.
Most of them are monomorphic, which means that they are of the same appearance.
Right.
So how do you tell if they're male or female?
We now have the luxury of DNA sexing. Prior to that, it was surgical. Or you just took your best guess.
Alrighty.
Which didn't really work out for a lot of the breeders very well.
Right,
you know?
Exactly. This one's pretty.
Said, we can't breed these birds. We wonder why.
Yeah. So this one's pretty quiet, but they can be very vocal as well.
She's got quite a caw. I mean,
really?
In fact, she took a little unscheduled flight a few minutes ago.
Yes, we saw her. We got her over at the main desk. And now we've got this gorgeous Amazon.
And this is a double yellow-headed Amazon. She's a female. Her name is Elvie. She at first was thought to be male, and her name was Elvis. So we did a little. we always alter. Yeah, that is funny.
That's funny.
We always alter names. We get them in rescue, and then we find out they're a female. And we have kind of a joke because my rehoming director used to say to me, "This one turned out to be female." I said, "No, she always was. Now we know it."
Now you just know.
Well, in the past issue of Pet Scene magazine, you raised a good point that if you're going to have a parrot as a pet, it really pretty much changes your life in terms of
absolutely
everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
They high maintenance?
They're not high maintenance per se, but the house they live in usually is.
Let's see.
Well,
can we
you folks at home can learn more about parrots as they fly through the studio. The Southern Nevada Parrot Education, Rescue, and Rehoming Society is hosting Bird Care 101 this Saturday at Las Ventanas on West Charleston from 10 a.m. until 2, and you can learn all about becoming a parrot and more. Check out the website on your screen for more information. We'll be right back.